Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Return. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
Taylor,
second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
Now second
Ended
and
up
6.
only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15.
He was brought down
gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Number 2.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Let's go, defense. Our time.
Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity is there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Stop your whining. Slam, slam. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
Ready up. Mike 20. Check Mike 21. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
On 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Tigers 7, Black Knights 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it.
The ball carried by
because
number 2.
You know coaches look at these short field
goals brought down as a 28-yard line.
Right? To them,
that's not how
drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair.
By number
you don't
2.
get the big stuffed animal on that
Jerome
one, do you?
Baker
no, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain
well,
of
that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Watson's
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
On the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's going to try and go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Watson's pass complete to number 81.
Big play there.
Touchdown.
Hitting
London.
Double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
Extra point is good.
A good hold in these
Makes
wet conditions. The point after is up and good.
Celtic
and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 19, Lion, 21. All day, just like that, just like that. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Good.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Warriors 17.
Bang, 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 bang. Sponge, sponge.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
That's
and
good.
Oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
The kick is
nice
good.
job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play, Pryor.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
A handoff as they run the counter play. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. And a
handoff as they run the counter play. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
He's
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, that play certainly took a long time, and that's why a lot of coaches in training camp use a whistle or a horn in about 3 seconds because they want the ball in the hands of the quarterback. They want the play to develop quickly and get the ball downfield. This one had to go over 5 seconds holding on to the football, and then he ends up getting hit, and they have an incompletion.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Mike 2, Mike 2. Here we go, D. Here.
From the gun, here's Watson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Complete.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards. 1st down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
The ball carrier.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
At the 1 yard line.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in
Touchdown,
for the score.
London.
And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
The kick
it's
is
good,
good,
and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Black Knights 17. Celtic Tigers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Just a little hiccup. I live it by
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
On the throwaway.
The good signal callers would never
It's
go back in the huddle and play
2nd and 10.
the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
The wide receiver.
They
the
do
ball
get a
carrier.
couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Mike 21, check Mike 21.
79 Broncos.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man, Hilton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 22 more
A
yards.
good pick up there of 22.
That's another Dublin first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Pittman, his first touchdown of the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Taken down
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're running it. Kill.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. It's our time.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
9 yards to go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he
Watson's
is
pass
into the
complete
end
to
zone,
number 2.
and the touchdown record
London.
is now all
Austin McGinnis for the
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. What's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put
21.
scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate.
Jonathan
Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Try to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd
Early
down.
on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
12-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Fights off the defender. Breaks free again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Deion Jones.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Mike 2, Mike 2. I got you. I got you. Mike 2.
Watson on first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring on 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Mike 2, Mike 2. They can't hang with that.
Throwing again is Watson. He goes full extension,
Watson's
and he's
pass.
got it.
Complete to
Now
number
another
1.
timeout called for by
It's
the
a gain of
offense.
23
As the
yards.
clock will stop with 18
First
seconds to
down,
go in the
London.
first half. Now a first down throw, Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Watson's pass.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Check, 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 check.
A final shot before the break. Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
Watson's
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing,
at the
hit them with something else.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Operating from the gun, Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
Complete
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Get off the field, D. Watch the safety creep.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It leads
that
to
one
2nd and 10.
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Kill.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball carried by number 2.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And
that's out to the left and complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll run with Lindsey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Set. 19. Flare.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Watson's pass
from 4
complete
yards
to number
out.
87.
And his guys
Touchdown,
find a way
London.
to stretch that lead. circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Let's go.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the ass.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
11 more yards. That's another Dublin first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You better be afraid.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The ball carrier.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own
defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Watson's pass.
3 yards to the game there, second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Big stop, D.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Watson on the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They're going for it. It's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
With the score,
welcome back
Black
now to the
Knights,
Emerald
31.
Isle.
Celtic
as
Tigers,
we're about ready to
21.
rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And it's caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard. His sixth touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
at their own
the
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
The ball carried by number 2.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
No
doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Trey Waynes.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch two.
To throw is Watson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Watson's pass complete
to
number 81.
With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now
Austin
11 on the year.
For the extra
and his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Celtic Tigers,
the kickoff
28.
team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return is Hines. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Hines on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
That's good.
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. And a huge play that time. 66 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
35.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Rabbit.
Now Watson. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here's Watson.
You can't block me.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What
Watson's
a catch.
pass complete to number
They pick
1.
up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First down, Black Knights.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Here I come. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Let's go. Joker, 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 Joker.
To throw again, Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Watson's pass.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on first and 10.
Check 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
45-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Switch gears.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Watson's
and
pass
touchdown.
complete to number 81.
A
Touchdown,
big play there.
London.
45 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack.
Taken down
and it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Montez Sweat in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
31 yards there and a first down.
Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carried by number 2.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Philip Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
37-yard line.
As he'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
Third down.
We want it. Come to my world. Choose the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to time up.
Watson now to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Watson's
and
pass.
They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up.
He was
second,
taken down
third guy in, rake
DeForest
it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And it's third down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey,
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Austin
a
McGinnis
great effort
for the extra point.
Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown.
The kick is
and
good.
His guys are going to add on to
Makes
their
the
lead.
Score, Black Knights 52.
Point after, right
Celtic
down the middle.
Tigers 42.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On the return is Hines. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Nyheim Hines.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
4A.
Well, that didn't
First
take
and
long.
goal
One
at the
play, and we're
6-yard
already
line.
looking at a first and goal situation. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for our visitors, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for the Dubliners, it's...
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You pick the dozen roses and look in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, a good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle, the top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the